Okay, so here's part two. It will be rather brief. What we're going to go ahead and do is graph like we've been doing, finding our vertex first. Vertex again being negative b, so negative 2 over 2a, so 2 times 1. So the vertex will be negative 2 halves or negative 1, comma something, and I can find that something by making a nice little xy table. That xy table will include negative 1 when you plug it in, negative 1 squared, plus 2 times negative 1, so 1 minus 2, which is negative 1, minus 35, negative 36. Now I could pick a number just one less than negative 1 or a number just one more than negative 1. Because I've already done the factorization, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm going to pick negative 7, and I'm going to pick 5. I know that plugging in negative 7 will yield 0, and I know that plugging in 5 will also yield 0. So I'm actually ready to graph. I'll fill this in as negative 36. I'm ready to graph, so that here's my xy axis. I'll make my negative y direction a little bit more prevalent here. So that negative 1, comma, let's make that negative 1. Negative 36, let's stretch that all the way down, maybe somewhat here. Negative 1, negative 36 is here. Negative 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, comma 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma 0. My parabola will take shape. And again, according to the question, it did want you to solve by graphing. But I'm going to argue that solving by factoring first, if you can factor, is the smartest approach. And of course, our answers to this question, I will just write here, negative 7, and here, 5. If you did make more than 3 points, you would have to stretch this quite a bit to the point where you're probably going to have to, eventually, since you're not estimating here, eventually you're going to have, let's see, you'd have 0, or excuse me, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. So you just to the left of that vertex point, you could see several points will need to be calculated, and then of course graphed, then eventually yield, when you do plug in negative 7, yield 0 for your y coordinate. This concludes this particular review for your quiz 9.1 through 9.3. Please look things over. Although graphing is a fantastic approach to solving, if you can factor, please do that as soon as possible. More or less, kind of seeing ahead of time if you're heading in the right direction.